Yo.
I think I'll do a wraparound. We'll wrap around.
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
One more time. And hello, thank you all for stopping by another rousing edition of the Masters Beer Reviews and Company Wild Card Wednesday for your 7th day of October of August 2024. We're getting a little ahead of ourselves there, aren't we? Yes. Host Thomas Metal 75, co-host and panelist on program today, Alex Beermaster, Great State of New Jersey. Say hello. Wow. Hello. Where's his little there he is. ABM. And we got Bumpy Isms, Great State of New Hampshire. Got your old logo, but we need your new. I gotta go get you a new one. Hello, that guy with the nice head in the camera. We got the East Coast of the Liga. East Coast of the Liga reviews. Tanner. Yeah. What's up, Tanner? And we got the home brewer of the Bubble Gut Craft Beer, the nose of knowledge himself, the beer man, Oregon State, and Masters Beer Reviews program of YouTube, Thomas Middle 75, Southeastern Massachusetts. Don't look me up. All right, here we go. 4 rounds. We do 4 rounds going back to back to back to all these panelists. First round. Well, actually, stipulation here. If you've never been to Wild Card, you 2,000 people watching. Beer, wine, or spirit. Your only maintenance fees of beverage. Truly, honestly, any adult beverage works. Just also don't be a douche. Leave the baggage claim. You got any problems? See you later. And let's try, at most, if we can, to try to let one person at a time do some speaking, unless we're all being goofy AF. But we'll give it a good old fashioned trial. Alex is live. There's his face in the live button. Let me get it off of him. And, wait a minute. I'm jumping ahead of here. 4 rounds, back to back with the panelists. First round, we're gonna introduce the beer, wine, or spirit, any adult beverage, with the pouring of said adult beverage. Come back around again, second round, review portion. Hold your final thoughts and ratings until that very next round. Round 3, final thoughts and grades. However you do it, conclude. Round 4, talk about the platform of YouTube that you're on. What's your platform? What goes on your channel? What's coming up? And anybody else we should check out on the platform is a good time to mention them at that time. So, round 1. We will start in order. You all came in with Alex Andor, the beer master.
Today, we got the founders, the Headless Goosman, and it is a barrel aged maple syrup. I think it's an ale.
That looks good.
Ooh.
Yes, never had it before. I've only put one. I only put one in the fridge to try. I have the other ones in my closet. I'll probably
Headless Gourdsman, huh?
Yeah, Gourdsman. Yes. The date on here is 07/15/24. So I would say that's fresh, Mr. Eric.
July 15th, 2024.
What's there?
That's what it sounds like. Pretty fresh. However, it's barrel aged, so it wasn't.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can age it all you want, and it's 11%. As you know.
But it was put out in July, so everybody that's going to get it should have already seen it. Is the other thing.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I've never
didn't
seen
show
it.
up at my shop, so
Oh, nice.
they did
Well,
not. That's not
Did
nice.
not.
It's not. I didn't hear you. Sorry about that, Mr. Bumpy.
All right, we'll give it a pour and see what it looks like, shall we? Here we go. And we're zooming in. And Paul Middleproof. Oh no, Paul B.A. Brew News. Cheers. Paul Middleproof, if you're out there, cheers as well.
That looks delicious. We'll get into smell and taste next time around. I don't know if it's an ale. I thought it said ale, but I don't know. It says
Well, there's
season.
only two kind of beers out there in this world: ales and lagers.
Yeah. So yeah. Cheers, my brother. Thank
Cheers, dude.
Bummer Road, formerly known as.
Right.
Whoa! I got it.
I am Bumpyisms, formerly known as Bumpy Road Brews.
Formerly known as late for dinner. No.
Formerly known as Bumpy Road Brewery. Formerly known as Dryculate.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
I got one from Modest Man.
Yeah.
Let's check that out. Fruit striped gum. Look at that.
I was going to say, is that a fruit stripe gum?
you.
It's not, but yeah, this one is Mega. The Electric Relaxation Edition.
Ooh.
All right.
Dang.
So this is a collaboration with the beer distributor of New Hampshire and Maine, Vacation Land Distributors. And it is an 8.5% double IPA with Chinook, Citra, Nectaron, and Mosaic. Citra and Mosaic are the typical Mega. They added those two hops to it.
Fancy.
And there you go. Canned on date. Oh wait, Modest Man still does not do.
No, they don't do that.
But yeah, they've been putting out a lot of like here's another one. This isn't a mega, but higher ground. They've been putting out a lot of new brews, and a lot of them have been in that 8.5%.
Perfect.
This one's Citra, Galaxy, Nectaron, and Nelson. But, so a lot of beers that are kind of like within similar proximity, slight differences in hops. Let's go ahead and give this one a pour. The Mega Series has always been their collaboration. If they ever do a collaboration with anybody, pretty much. There's been a few exceptions with like the Most Beautifulest Thing in This World. Mostly it's Mega.
Modest Man, make those beers stronger, because if I do come by, I want them strong. Thank you. Not too strong, but strong enough that I love.
An extremely foamy head there. Very white, frothy, tight-knit, bubbled head. And it's a little bit more yellow than that. But yeah, it's kind of close. It's just a little bit more vibrant than what's showing up. Opaque, milky, yellow. It's like if you had like a popsicle, like a lemon popsicle, and melted it.
Looks delicious, actually.
Banging.
But yeah, it does have that haze factor, milkiness to it. Yeah, it looks great.
Cool stuff.
Cool can.
I
want to get a hat like. I hope they make a hat like that.
That'd be awesome. That'd be badass.
Nice. All right, we're gonna go over to East Coast. Look at reviews. See what's in the fridge today, guys.
So we got a beer by Hive Beer. This is their grassroots Italian style Pilsner, 5.2% alcohol by volume. Pretty cool can art.
Oh,
grassroots.
It is pretty bad.
1% of. It doesn't say it on this can. It does say the 1%, but it doesn't give the little description. Yeah, it doesn't have it on this one. This must be an old can. 1% of sales support honeybee preservation research at the University of Rhode Island. So
heck yeah.
Hive's cool. Hives a gypsy brewer. I believe his wife works for Grey Sail, and they let him brew out of Grey Sail, and it's his own kind of brand. Yeah, let's crack it open, pour it up. All right.
Hope you can join them, Tanner, so you can get your brewery getting
Yeah,
done.
Hey, that would be fun. Oh, whoa.
One day, that'd be cool.
That is the vision. I want to
Pour
see
this
that.
up.
Yup.
Oh, yeah, that beer looks delicious.
Please be delicious.
Yes, you're
Looks
correct.
really nice. Slight haze, straw color, lots of effervescence, big foamy white head on top. Looks solid. Be pretty excited to try that out. So cheers, guys.
Speaking of what you just said, let's go over to Beer Man.
Beer man, you are.
Homie Whitehead on the top, Beer Man.
Oh, a little bit there.
What's up, Ben Franklin? What you got for a beer today?
Empty, man.
That's like going.
Woo!
All right, so I got 8% double Westy from Fort George. It's a collaboration with Mindful Distributors. I have no idea
Okay.
who the hell that is, but they call it Mindful, and it's got some nice little glary ass like things. There's a Mindful's logo right there on the truck.
That's a cool ass can art, actually.
Oh, yeah.
They put out some really cool can art. They have a great artist that does all their stuff, but I don't know what the date is though. It's an 8%, so 8% double Westy. So they say expect sediment at the bottom. They said this was a new one that came in, so it better have a good date. Yeah, smells good. Doesn't smell off at all.
Good.
Very nice looking double Westy. Let me get that. Yeah, looks the part. And oh fuck.
Where you going, Beer man? Smoke.
Went on my nose, dude.
I hate the
I
corn.
really smell that. Ooh, I gotta take care of that. Cheers. I'll taste it later.
Clean glass mafia. All right.
Hell yeah.
Very bubbly. We'll get it together, Beer Man. Sounds good. I don't know anything about this beer I'm about to drink because this brand's website just doesn't give you any information, and the intranet doesn't tell me anything about it really. And I'm in the same.
What about on tap, Eric?
No description commercially that I could
That's
find there
weird.
either. That's the next place I usually go if I can't find a commercial description. So we're just gonna fly off the seat of our pants and expect. I'm going into this with some high hopes. It is like Bumpy Ism's can of beer without any dating system on it. It is a oatmeal stout at 6% from 4 Quarters Brewing LLC in Winooski, Vermont, called Symphony of Stars. Stars.
That's pretty cool ass can art, Eric. That's the
Yup.
space. Yeah.
That's what kind of caught my eye. And then they have the 4 phases of the moon.
Hell yeah. That's even better. That's
So
cool.
all I know is 6% oatmeal stout and where it's from. That's it. They leave you with
Cheers.
mysteries.
Cheers.
Much like the stars. They leave you with more questions than answers.
They even made beers on what's called the Eclipse stuff too. Remember, Eric, a couple months ago?
Oh, yeah, there's another space themed kind of a beer.
Yeah, I seen it, but I didn't see it in person. I saw it like other people having it.
I hear a lot of popping and fizzing on this one, like
Pop
that Rice Krispies cereal.
Looks delicious.
Oh yeah,
Which one's
interesting.
talking to you?
Not
Crack
my
Pack.
favorite nose, but we'll get into that. Nice just about 2-finger head, and pretty dark, and nice khaki colored head there.
Looks good, dude.
Banging, hopefully.
We hope.
I've tended to not. I haven't reviewed a lot of oatmeal stouts, but I tend to not really like a lot of the oatmeal stouts just because of the grainier complexion to the beers. But we'll find out if this one is got some nice flavors to it. Other than that, we're gonna go to second round review portion only. Is Alex ready? He's got the.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Also, that if you get the stouts, you get the sweet stouts. But the oatmeal stouts are not as sweet. You were correct, sir. If that's
Yeah.
not to get to, but I'll let you talk about that on your little thing. But yeah,
Yes, sir. Floor is yours.
yeah. This looks delicious. This looks very delicious. I cannot wait to get into this. And it says spices. That's what it said. I'm an idiot. I said seasonals. Jesus. Yeah. It says barrel aged with maple syrup and spices. So that's what that was. Stupid me. Hey, what can you do? But yeah, that looks delicious. Although it's a brown. I guess I'm assuming it's a brown ale. I thought I saw the word ale, but I don't see that on here. I'm assuming it is. But it looks delicious. One finger ahead. Well, it's a nail now. Let's get into the smell.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to the smells.
Cheers to it.
I smell spices. I do smell the barrel age, but
Medusa.
I smell the spices more than the barrel age. But I do smell that a little bit too. But I'm not sure. I can't get my finger on it. I can't put my finger on it though.
Whoa.
Does smell good. Does smell
Bless
good.
you, whoever did that.
Not me. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, that would not be good. Yeah, keep it up. Keep it up. But no, it does. You can smell that bourbon barrel age. Or no, was it bourbon or is it barrel age? It just okay. Barrel aged with maple syrup. Yeah, not bourbon. Just the hell.
We don't know by the labeling.
Yeah. There's no bourbon. There's this
we
right
know.
here. Yeah, that's what it says right there. The season. Yeah.
We can play
So-
Christopher Columbo if you want.
So it does smell like maple. I think I'm smelling sweetness because of maple. It smells good, man. Let's get into it. I'm thirsty. So let's see what it tastes like. I've been wanting to try this for the past couple of days.
All right.
Yes.
Have at it, bro.
Watch
I don't
his
even
eyeballs
see it on their
roll.
website yet. What the world? Wow, it's a pretty new beer.
It's definitely new. Because I found it at Roger Wilco's and I saw it. I'm like, holy crap, I gotta get that. I'm always hunting down beers, right? If it's at BJ's place or something. I'm always hunting down beers I've never tried before. You do taste that spice, but it's not like spicy. It's like a nutmeg spicy. And yes, you do have that spice on the palate, but it's not like a pepper spice. It's not any of that. It does have that warmness in the throat, but not too much yet. I'm surprised it's not on their site yet. It should be soon because obviously it just came out. Supposedly. But there's no alcohol. I don't taste any alcohol. Do I taste maple? No. Is it a good beer? Yeah. Very flavorful. But there's a lot of spices. Lots of spices. I want the maple to go through. Is it watered down? What do you got, Mr. Eric?
I found it. I found information from Instagram of all places from 48 weeks ago. I guess their website's severely out of needs an update. So Headless Gore, it's deceptively smooth pumpkin spice flavored ale. Has been elevated by time spent aging in bourbon barrels that once held maple syrup. So there you go.
Mm-hmm. It does, but I don't taste any maple. Do I taste sweetness? Yes.
Hopefully. It's the barrels that would have been used for. Oh wait, no, never mind. They brought that back.
Disregard. Possible.
But
No.
remember when they discontinued the that CBP?
CBS.
Oh, yeah. The
CBS. I have a 2023 CBS bottle in my fridge. I'm not my fridge. In my
phone.
What?
somebody turned their vibrator off.
It was my phone. I couldn't get it. I was pushing the hang up button and it wouldn't stop.
All right, you good.
But no, I do have a 2023 CBS. I only have one bottle left. I hope I can find more. If I ever find it, I will get more.
Yeah.
Or anytime they make it again. But yeah, this is really good. Could it be more mapley? Yes. There is a little bit of sweetness. There's a lot of cinnamon or what is it called again? Spices. There is spices, but like I said, it's not overly spiced. But I think it's like a lot more spicy to the point that I can't taste maple. Is it a good beer? If you like the spicy flavor and you have the spiciness in the front, yeah, it's a good beer. But I want more of that syrup, that sweet syrup that I like. Would I get this again? Yes, I would. But like I said, it would be much better if I had more of the syrup, because that's what it says. It says maple syrup and spices, aged in bourbon barrels. So, or barrels with syrup in it. Very delicious, very good. It's not overly sweet, but it does have a little bit of a sweetness. So, if you don't like sweetness, this is a perfect beer for you. If you like a lot of spiciness, meaning the taste of spices, it's not burning your throat, this would be perfect for you. But I want more maple. I want more maple, but I will always hunt down Founders Maple beer regardless. So that's it for me. If you can get this, please do and let me know what you think of it. But again, it needs to be more maple. I mean, there's sweetness, but the spiciness takes over that really quickly.
Ooh, all right. The baking spice.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. It's good, but like I said, I want that more sweetness.
All right.
There's a slight sweetness, but it's not what I want, fully sweetness, because I like my full sweetness. You know that. So yeah, try to get it.
I like them full too, Alex.
Yeah, full sweetness. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're correct. So yeah, I'm going to shut up now.
Voluptuous sweetness.
And if you guys can get it, please do. We'll talk some more later.
Thank you, Alex.
Why am I blurry? Why am I blurry?
I don't know. Do this.
Maple syrup. All right.
Yep.
Maple Sarah says no.
We gotta get some syrup in here.
Hey, this is for JV who just joined. Check that label art out, man. That's vibrant.
Hell yeah, that's bright.
It's nice. It's beautiful. Sexy.
Hell yeah.
Sexy.
That's the beer. It's also
sexy.
Hell yeah.
Need a button. Sexy.
That'll be funny.
Yeah, they should make instead of the yes no buttons, sexy. Not sexy. Yeah, beautiful looking beer. Aromas from afar. It's not super vibrant. Nothing's really flying out of this one. I do get some undertones of I'd call them, back in the day, I would call them meaty fruits.
Meaty?
Yeah, it's kind of like mango, papaya type stuff from afar. Getting closer. It's not a lot of aromas. It's kind of like sweet. I mean, here's the hops again: Chinook, Citra, Nectaron, Mosaic. So Citra, be expecting some type of like a tangerine, orangey, citrus, peachy, maybe some pine. There can be some pine and stuff from Citra. Nectaron, definitely expecting some tangerine, citrus type notes. Mosaic, maybe some berry, earthy tones. And Chinook, I'm expecting pine, like a balsam pine sweetness. And I don't know what else from Chinook. Earthy tones. Yeah, it's just kind of like laid back. It's dull. It's meaty fruits. I'd say it's kind of papaya-esque, mango, overcooked like pineapple. It's not like super citrusy. There is a kind of citric acidy type tone to it, but yeah, it's just not a lot going on for it. I was expecting so much more out of the aromas. Cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious. Please. Cheers.
Roast.
Cheers, Bobby.
It's got a decent mouthfeel to it. It's somewhat smooth, soft. Carbonation is below moderate, but still carbonated. It works well. It does lead to a drying finish a little bit. Some nice kind of malt tones in there. It's weedy, a little bready, like, so you get some of the kind of malt sweetness kicking through. It does amp up a little bit on the palate. It does have a little bit more of a citrus kick. Still getting some of that kind of like papaya type note. It does kind of end very earthy like. So along with the kind of like slight mango papaya, I throw like a little touch of cantaloupe melon. Back end hits, get some weedy type notes, a little bit of a grassiness. It goes into the bitterness. It's kind of earthy toned. The bitterness isn't like super high on it, but it is a lingering bitterness. I'd say it's moderately bitter. It's not like super balanced out. It does lend a little bit of leeway to the bitterness, but it's not like so one-sided. You know, some beers you have that are just like super bitter, and you wish there was more maltiness to kind of back it up. Sometimes it's too cloyingly sweet, and you wish there was more bitterness. It's not exactly like a balanced out beer. It's a little bit more bitter, but it's working okay. I think that's just the way that like the malt sweetness and the hops kind of come off. The hops aren't lending like a super like citrusy, wowing effect on the palate. They're kind of more that, just like I said, like overcooked pineapple, kind of on the nose, earthy toned on the finish, mango papaya, just kind of deeper, overly done type fruit notes come from the hops. So yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it's done with vacation land. I mean, vacation land is Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is like one of those ones like, if you're getting the Griswolds ready for vacation, it's like
The Griswold.
we're gonna have a bland ass boring vacation, but
Oh, the
overall,
Griswold.
it's not bad, and a lot of people enjoy it, and will want to watch it over and over again, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit different. It's I don't know. It doesn't taste like the typical megas though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Cheers. It's
We'll
weird.
give it
It's weird.
rating and,
There's just two different hops in it.
Maybe that's probably why, Mr. Bumpy.
we'll give it the rating and see what it's like. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as Bumpy said to start the review,
I'm dead sexy. Look at my sexy body.
you love it sexy, Bumpy. Keep it sexy.
I will.
Right.
All right, East Coast liquor review.
Okay, so this is sweating over here. Grassroots Italian style Pilsner. They don't say the hops. 5.2.
5.2. All right.
There's like a I keep getting apple and things. I got apple in the last beer. Yeah, there's like apple, and then there's kind of that cereal grain breadiness. It's actually got a little bit of like orange, a little bit of like some citrusy, maybe like a little bit of orange peel. There's a slight kind of peppery floral hop to it as well. And there's some other type of fruit note in there. It's kind of odd. It's a little bit different. Maybe like some type of melon. I don't know. It smells good. It's not super crazy on the nose. You really got to get your nose in there to really get much of an aroma. It's kind of lackluster. Let's try it out, though. Cheers.
Cheers, and please be delicious.
Hopefully.
It's got a lot more hop flavor than you would expect. You get the malty sweetness. There's like a honey-like malty sweetness that lingers throughout. There's cereal grain. Compared to other Italian style pilsners, it does taste a little different, I will say. I think it's a little bit more hoppy. It's got a little bit more of a flowery kind of floral. It's got like this, like, I don't want to say buttery, but it's almost got like this different kind of like biscuity cereal grain. It's actually, you know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of honeycomb cereal. It's kind of got like a honeycomb cereal where you get a little bit of like honey sweetness from the malt, and then you get that cereal grain.
Very cool.
But then you get that, I think the hops are a little too intense for the style, me personally. I like it. I think it's good. It's very flavorful. For somebody who's not like used to hops, I think that this might be a little bit bitter. This might be a little bit like off-putting to somebody, because I don't think you would expect it. You would expect this to be more of like a drinkable kind of biscuity, bready, slightly flowery kind of floral
It's
thing.
not an IPL, right? No.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's kind
Something
of
like that,
drinking.
yeah.
There's a good. It's got a good mouthfeel and there's good carbonation though.
All right.
Medium carbonation. Yeah, I like it. I'll sit and sip on it. It's
Cool.
just definitely a little bit different. I think maybe they did something a little bit wonky with the malts that kind of changed this up a little bit. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research. So yeah, I'll let you guys know what I think about it next time around. Cheers.
All right, Bumpy.
Cheers.
We finished with Bumpy. There's the East Coast. Oh, the map today with this panel. Hello.
Maths.
I'm a masshole. Sorry for my.
Excuse me.
All right.
Maple
Negative.
syrup.
So this Mindful Deepa 8%
Ooh.
Westy. It's looking really nice. It's got a very nice clarity to it, almost like a brilliant clarity. It's very see-through. It looks great. It's got a nice deep gold color to it. Somewhat good effervescence inside there. Head retention's not super great, but I took a small sip on accident because I thought it was.
Yeah.
And it's pretty carbonated, but we'll get into that. Bone white head when I had it, and just looks like a nice traditional West Coast IPA. Hell yeah. Let's smell it. Oh, I need the can. There we go. So grassy, hoppy kind of lupulin thing going on. That hop pollen kind of feel to it. It does have a slight orange aroma. Little orange in there. Grassy, green. I wouldn't quite say it's like dank or cannabisy, but it's pushing that kind of realm. It doesn't have an onion or any kind of like weird flavor like that or aroma like that, or anything that would contribute to like per se like a dank but it does have that grassy kind of hoppy, fresh hop kind of thing. Looks really good. Plays the part. I mean, fuck, it tasted good when I had it. Let's chase it again. Cheers.
Cheers, my man.
Cheers.
Cheer Rios.
Very well carbonated. It doesn't look like it is because the head retention is terrible, but it's got a candied kind of thing going on. Candied fruits like a candied orange, like one of those candied Jello or those little like jelly oranges with sugar on them,
Oh, all right.
with a little bit of a dank garden. It does have kind of a dank thing. Like I said, it doesn't have like onion or like greens or anything like that, like oniony or garlic or anything that would contribute to a wet like a danky. But it does have a dank kind of thing. It's pretty bitter in the finish and drying, which is nice. And the body is a medium body. Mouthfeel is somewhat zesty. Kind of loose and watery. No, wait, no, whoa, back up.
Loose.
Not watery like that. It's got a lot of flavor. It's not watered down by no means, but it's got a quaffable feel to it, a drinkable feel to it. For an 8%, you would never really think this was an 8%. It tastes more like a 7 or something like that. You don't get any alcohol, nothing like that. Yeah, it's just good. It goes down really smooth. It's dangerous to some extent if you can't handle doubles. But I'm really digging this. So cheers. Oh, there's some grapefruit. I get grapefruit. There's another
Nice.
one.
Ooh,
And a little pine in there, grapefruit. It's got all those little like remnants of flavors that you're looking for. So yeah, good stuff. Very good. Cheers.
Cheers.
By the way, beer man, Bumpyisms can show you his dickle if he wants.
keep it up.
What
Keep it
the-
up, Mister.
My
Greg.
dickle is 12 years old.
Oh my god.
That's still illegal. What the world?
Yeah.
Well, beer man's over there talking about his danky.
Come on, you guys are trips. This is why I do YouTube. This is why I do this. You guys are saints.
What a fun time.
You're saint.
We're going out to the cosmos
Right, Saint
for a
Eric.
symphony of stars.
Nice.
Four moons.
Unbelievable.
Again, all we know is there's no date, and it's 6%, and it's oatmeal stout, and it's from, or should I say, produced by Four Quarters Brewing Company LLC, Winooski or Winoski, Vermont. That sounds like that would be a town listed in Wisconsin or something. Winooski.
Maduski. I like the name.
The number 4QBC.com. Hashtag drink Winooski beer. All right. At 4 Quarters beer. Cool. All right. I've filled this to the brim. I better not spill this stuff.
Mr. Eric,
Add
looks
finger
like
head.
you're showing something. There's a bumpy you're showing.
Very, 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 very dark, kind of a brownish color. But generally, it's coming together as that black color.
Hell yeah.
Moderate carbonation. We'll zoom in on that in a minute. It did have a nice khaki head. Let me drink some of this down, Prost.
Before you spill it, because I have that issue too sometimes.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Maybe it's power of persuasion with Alex's beer, but maybe a touch of a maple syrupy sort of a sweetness. Maybe there's definitely a graininess to it. I'm getting that oatmeal oaty note to it. A cola note, maybe a dark cherry, raisin, a little bit of a coffee. Is it smoky? Is that the word I'm looking for? Or like ashy, maybe? Something like that. Cold brewed black coffee. I'm not really getting a lot of chocolatey notes out of this, no. So let's be won with the Symphony of
I
Stars.
wonder if it says it has maple in it. Does it have maple in it? Does it say in the can?
Well,
or-
what we've determined is we don't know anything about the beer's
Oh,
composition.
you did tell me that. Okay.
No,
Never
none.
mind.
Since we've been on, it's getting towards room temperature. A lot of dark cherry notes, figs, raisins, dates, maybe. I haven't really had a date recently. No, wait a minute. It's not what I bet. Yep. So there's that. There's that smoky-ish, ashy quality to it. I'm getting the oatiness. I'm getting a moderate amount of carbonation, which for whatever reasoning, nor have I reviewed a lot of oatmeal stouts, but for whatever reason, I seem to get a nice moderate spritzy style carbonation out of these oatmeal stouts. I don't know if that's what oatmeal stouts have for like a body to them, but that's kind of an oddity for a stout to have like a prickly carbonation. Had a lot of dark cherries, and there was a cola, almost like a sour, or that, or the, I don't know how to describe the flavor of Coca-Cola, or like a cola note, but it does have a little bit of a tart souring something that's cola, like cola syrup or something. The coffee's in there. There's almost like a tiny bit of a woodsiness or something like that.
Oh, woodiness.
I don't know even how to describe that. That might be that ashy coffee and the oatiness kind of coming together. Maybe that's what that is. It's a medium-bodied beer. That burp was sort of, you didn't hear it. It was sort of substantial for a stout. Carbonation medium. It's crisp, yeah. It's clean for the most part. I'm getting left with a lot of the dark cherry and the ashy notes. Again, and is it refreshing? In a way, I don't know if it's super refreshing. It's not super alcoholic at 6%, and it's not too much of a chore to drink here in the summertime. I suppose if it were typically what it was in the last few days and couple of weeks here in New England, then yeah, this beer would not be very refreshing, but it's okay right now. It's kind of what I expect from a oatmeal stout. It's got the really oaty, grainy complexion to it. That carbonation is weird for a stout. It'll probably get a moderately scored rating. Not my favorite thing. Would I buy another one again? Probably not. And would I happily drink one if somebody gave it to me? Sure, why not? Yeah.
Did you get a 4-pack, Mr. Eric, or you only got a one?
Singular can. Okay. I think it's high quality beer, just not my thing. Usually oatmeal stouts aren't really my thing. The Poet by New Holland Brewing Company, that's a good oatmeal stout. You can find that one, people. So, anyways, there's your 4-quarter Symphony of Stars. I will think about the numbers and get back to you in this round 3, where we do final thoughts and grades on our beers. So, however you conclude now. Alex Spearman.
Oh no. Yeah. This says as it's warming up. It's a good beer. It's good beer. But I could taste a lot more cinnamon now in there. Do I taste maple? I thought I tasted it a few minutes ago. I mean, obviously that would be the sweetness, but let me make sure, and then I'll do the rating.
I'm dead sexy. Look at my sexy body.
Alex, how dare you?
Keep it up. Keep it up, Mr. Eric. No, it has a sweetness, but it has a more of a, like I said, a peppery thing. What is it called? What's the name again? Seasons. Not seasons. Seasonings.
Spices.
What is it? Yeah, the season. Whatever the word is. Seasonings.
Spices.
Yeah, spices, not seasons. Spices. So yeah, it's good. I like it. It's tasty. But like I said before, it should be more maple. I did taste a little bit of maple a few minutes ago. Like I said, since it's warmed up, but it has to be more maple regardless if it's cold or warm. And I like it, but It's not 100. Again, it does have great flavor. It does
Bronx
have.
Joe, JV.
It
We-
does have.
We
It does have, Tanner, I'm gonna give you a nugget if we hang out. Love you, Tanner. But no, it's good. I'm gonna give it an 85. I'm sorry. Will I get it again? Yes. It's not disgusting. It's just not. It doesn't have that sweetness that I want. It only has a small sweetness, and I hardly can taste the maple. And sometimes I do taste it because it's warmed up, but it's not what I want. I want, right, if it's cold and warm, I want taste maple.
And now
but-
it's 85. I might not want to purchase this, but
Yeah.
yet he likes really sweet shit, so I might want to.
yeah, this is not.
I'm
This is
in
not
like a crossroads right now.
Mr. Bumpy. You're going to have to play Columbo and check it out because it has a sweetness, but it's not overly sweet. You would like this. And the spiciness is good too. I like that.
sweet one.
But I just want a little bit of sweetness. So I'm looking forward to your review on this beer as well, Mr. Bumpy. It's on your channel.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm okay. I'm okay if there's not enough maple Sarah in there because Sarah's
Maple Sarah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
Sarah's my
Bailey's been saying.
sister. Sarah's my sister, so I don't want to taste.
Maple Sarah.
keep it up. Keep it up. So yeah,
Sarah. Maple Sarah.
it's an 85. It's a good beer. If you can get it, please enjoy. But I'd rather have more sweetness. But I do like it. But yeah, cheers.
Sweet.
Bumpy. Well, you got that collaboratory beer.
Yeah, so this
more
beer,
sweet stuff.
Sweet Can Art, like I said, dude, they're gonna make a hat.
Yeah.
Oh God, what are you doing? That'd be
I
fun.
told you this as a hat. They're gonna do this as a hat.
Right, good.
It's different. It's different than the other megas. It's weaker on the flavor profile. It's more. It's kind of earthy toned. It's a bit different. I had something I was going to say about this beer.
Mega BS.
Ha!
I got it.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's so Modest Man. They came out. They're doing their own thing. They had a few like heavy hitters that were like, "Wow, this beer is fantastic. This stands up to the Treehouses, the Trilliums of this area." You know, it's like, holy shit! In New Hampshire, we have a brewery that's putting out beers that are just as good as, you know, and this is like old school Trillium and Treehouse brews. Then they had a bunch of flops, you know. They put out some stuff that's like, it's all right, and whatever, you know. They started collabing. They started doing collaborations with Fidium or Fidum. Whatever. Fidium is the yeah, Fidium is the fucking internet thing. Fidum.
Bidens?
Fidens. There we go.
There you go.
I haven't had them in like a few years, so I forget
Yeah.
their
I've
name.
never had them yet either myself.
They started doing collaborations with I'm not sure if they've done Treehouse. They may have done Treehouse.
I don't know.
But
Okay.
you start noticing like they've done a lot of collaborations with different breweries.
Yeah.
I started noticing like a change in their beers. Some of it's for the better. There's been, and like I said, Mega is one of the ones that they put out there. They throw their recipe out to collab with other breweries.
Beer's awesome.
But I did start noticing like kind of a change. And this is one of those ones where it's kind of stuck in that, like, I noticed like there's like the malt profile and everything, and the mouthfeel and all that stuff is like it's really good, but somehow the hop profile, like the bitterness is fine, it's fine, but the like hop flavor profile is missed in this one.
Huh.
But other things are like better than what they used to be, as far as like the malt, the way the malt's presented and stuff. So it's almost like they're like a brewery that's like taking so many hints and clues, and they're trying to put it all together like a crime scene investigation. And they just haven't quite got it all together, but it's like, oh, hey, ew, yeah. So this one, I would just land it in the very good category, like lower end, very good.
Right.
Lower end, very
They
good.
they need to work on the way the hops actually present themselves.
We had a question from you, Mr. JV. Where was that question? And it involved around how many hops have you ever seen in a beer? 5 or 6? What's the most amount anyone's ever seen? I don't know.
I know the most that I've been able to count, I think, was like 8
Wow.
different hops in there.
Is that like complexity and you taste the flavors, or is that just that?
Sometimes it depends on who's the ones that have done it the best have been Abomination.
They have not been in Abomination.
Yeah, Abomination Brewing Company with one of their fogs had like a huge amount of different hops, and it was a roller coaster. It was one of those like almost close. If Alex drank that beer, he would have given 100. But I drank it, so I gave it like an excellent score.
Why would I give it 100, Mr. Bumpy? I would love it.
It was really damn good.
See if I can find it.
And yeah, and then I've had other beers that have had like a ton of hops. It's just kind of like a jumbled mess of like you don't know what the hell's going on. Like things just don't work together.
Like a fruit salad,
It's
basically.
like a pineapple, yeah. But it's like you just don't know. You can't decipher anything. It just becomes this like, it's like you ate this like fantastic breakfast in the morning. And you had this like lovely stack of pancakes with some bacon, some like awesome sausage and everything. It's like the breakfast was awesome. For lunch, you had a fucking fantastic like Cuban sandwich.
Oh yeah,
awesome! You just loved it, And then dinner, you had some like succulent ribeye, melted down, and maybe like a sweet potato fries with it and asparagus or something on the side, and you just everything was great, and then you vomited it. Everything. And then that's what happens sometimes with some hops. It's just like you don't know what the fuck. Like individually, it was great, but all mixed together, coming back up, you don't know what the fuck it was.
That's terrible.
That's terrible.
Well, there's your answer, JV. Hopefully that makes sense. Prost.
Oh man.
Prost. All right, Tanner. You got that Italian Pilsner.
Mr. Tanner.
Okay. This is good. It's kind of got a little bit of like a lackluster kind of body to it. I think I noticed that with some of his other beers. The products this guy makes are good. I feel like sometimes they like what was the last one I had by him?
Like Columbo there, Tanner.
I forgot what it was.
But
yeah, it just seems like it's like an Italian style Pilsner. I feel like it's supposed to have a little bit more of like kind of like a fresh kind of floral thing, and like maybe a little bit more biscuity bready. This actually has a little bit more of a malty sweetness combined with it's actually kind of piney. There's actually a little bit of like a pininess in this. So if you're somebody who likes like a hazy lager, you would really enjoy this. But as far as like matching up to like a Czech style Pilsner, what's like a good one? Like Peroni? That's Czech, right? Czech style Peroni.
That's another Italian one.
What's Italian? What's a good what's Czech?
Pilsner Urquell?
Gloria. Is it Pilsner Urquell? Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, Pilsner Urquell. Perfect example. Comparing this to like a Pilsner Urquell, yeah, it's night and day. It's really like you could totally tell the difference between an actual Czech beer and this one. But I like what the guy's doing. I think he's doing a good job. Hopefully down the line, he'll be able to open up his own facility. As far as a number for this, I would still land this in like the 80s. I would give it like an 88. It's very drinkable. It's very crushable. But as far as like authenticity, as like flavor profile and how the beer drinks, like a Pilsner or Kel, it's pretty different. I would say it's not super similar. You could totally tell the difference between like this American craft Czech style beer and like an actual Czech style beer from Germany or like an import, you know.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, I like it. It's pretty solid. I'd recommend his stuff for sure. And that'd be a cool spot for me and you to check out, Eric, because
Yeah, I haven't tried any of that, guys.
they
I
also
haven't tried
have
any of their stuff yet.
spirits and cocktails at that place.
I've been to that brewery
Mr. Tanner,
once.
how far is it from you, Mr. Tanner?
It's actually kind of far. It's about an hour away from me.
Okay.
Yeah, it's right on the edge.
Wesley's kind of far. Wesley's like 50 to 55 minutes away from Warwick.
It's on the Connecticut border.
Yeah, it's kind of far for me. It's probably the furthest Rhode Island area.
I would
Well,
guess.
you
Yeah,
gotta bury it. You gotta
from,
bury it.
from my location, at least, you know.
it is from for both of us. It is. Yeah. It's a nice.
So it's an hour from you too, Mr. Eric? Wow. That's
Yeah,
great.
it's
Probably.
Almost 2 hours. Really, is it?
Oh,
hour
so
and a
2 hours
half.
from you, but
Yeah.
Eric.
Oh, really?
Hour and a half, maybe. Yeah, it takes a little bit to get there, but I would definitely go over there.
With
Again.
the shit traffic.
But yeah, he's doing good stuff. So shout out
Cool.
to Hive Beer. Cheers,
Heck
guys.
yeah.
I would
Nice.
love to try that beer, Mr. Tanner, but hoping I one day can do that.
Yeah, so many good things. Here's the man. Here's the man that's gonna come over and actually we got some concert tickets. If anybody else isn't using our extra concert ticket, we'll talk off air. Tanner, maybe you'll have a concert ticket. The day that Beer Man comes out, the 5th of September, maybe we can check out some Rhode Island or Providence breweries beforehand.
That sounds fun. I can't wait, dude.
Hell yeah! But until
Rhode
then,
Island
you got a
brewery.
beer to
Now,
rate.
Rhode
Yeah.
Island breweries, it will be badass because Tanner wants to do that. That would be badass.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Mindful Deepa collaboration with Mindful
I'm trying
Distributors.
to make.
So that must be they might be branching off with a distribution company. They were distributing for a while, but I think they got so big to where they had to go in with some other people. So not bad, cool. This is a really good example of a West Coast IPA in the double strength. So it's really hiding the ABV quite well, and it's got a lot of really nice classic. I can't talk. Flavors and aromas and everything. Everything is Westy all around. Grapefruit, pine, fucking orange are the main points here. And then you've got other subtle things that come into your mind when you're drinking it. Very good though. The head retention is not super great. I wish it was a little more. That kind of dings me a little bit. I kind of like seeing a little bit of like head flare up at the top, but I don't know. It's still going though. I mean, it's good and carbonated still, so I don't know. I'm still gonna give it a 92 out of 100 for sure, or like a 9, or maybe like a 9 out of 10, or a 3.8 out of 5, or a 3.9 out of 5, or a 4 maybe. Yeah, so not bad. It goes down well, and I like it, and it's something I would actually send to people for sure.
Nice.
Yeah. So if I find it again and it's fresh, I might actually throw this in the pack when I send some locals. So cheers.
Pros. Thank you, Beer Man.
Cheers, Eric, man. Hell yeah.
Appreciate
All right.
you, man. Don't forget
Mexican style lager. Yeah, I like Mexican styles. This beer we're drinking on and trying to get through. Symphony of Stars. Ooh, excuse me. Symphony of Stars. That 6% oatmeal stout from produced by 4 Quarters Brewing Company, LLC, Winooski, Vermont. That's literally all we know about this beer, not even the date. As the beer progresses, and it was already getting towards room temperature. Now it really is, honestly. I am getting a dark cherry, syrupy kind of a body to the beer. not overly oily or anything like that, but it's going in that direction. So a dark, I would say a dark cherry Coke syrup, kind of a note to that. Definitely, there's that burnt. I don't know if burnt's the right word. Ashy seems to be what comes to my mind. It's much more roasty than or charred in its flavor. What there's toasted and then there's roasted, right? And then it goes even beyond that toasty note to almost like burnt and like ashy. And with that almost woodsy note that I'm getting from that ash and the dark coffee. Not enough chocolate, not enough. I think no, I'm not getting that maple anymore. Not really. I think if Alex, the beer master, would have this beer, I would agree with him in saying there's definitely not enough sweetness in this thing. I mean, honestly, really. I'm getting the oaty flavor too, and those other things. They're just darker flavors that are not contributing a lot of excess.
You're getting a small sweetness like me, right?
Yeah, to a certain extent. There's so much of that darker, ashy cola, cherry kind of notes in the background that it's just not really my thing there for the flavor. There's not enough sweeter, chocolatey or bready malts. I'm not really even getting like bready notes out of this beer for it being an oatmeal stout. But I think the oatmeal is more of a grain component, which is definitely correct on that one. Yeah, I don't know where New Holland is in distribution these days. I haven't seen them recently, but I remember that Poet. It's got a picture of a raven, the Poet. Edgar Allan Poe. Go find Edgar Allan Poet. Go find that beer if you can for a oatmeal stout. That's great.
This one, New Holland beers, Eric. It's from you're talking about the same brewery from that made Dragon's Milk, right?
New Holland. Yeah.
You said New Holland. I swore you said that.
That's a substantial beer compared to this one. I think this is well made in general. I wouldn't mind trying more 4 quarters beers. I wouldn't ever buy this one again. It's drinkable. It's got a lot of carbonation for a stout. I seem to be thinking 80, so 79. Let's go 79 on this particular beer.
Okay, so it's drinkable, but you won't get it again. I give you.
Nah, there's definitely not enough sweetness in this particular beer. They're all dark, ashy kind of quality flavors here, and even though I say it's got like a carbonation, the flavor is just kind of flat. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I probably once I drink this 4-pack, I probably won't get it again. I'll get Founders again, but I won't get this again unless.
Yeah, I don't really like this.
Unless it's something different. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. I think it
go.
sounds like I like your Founders beer better than this. I would hazard a guess.
Yeah, but it's not sweet. It's somewhat sweet. It's the same thing as that one.
Now I understand when you say not enough sweetness. Now I kind of get where you're going.
You give them Sprint, all you peeps.
So now, I think more malt. I don't know. I feel like more malt maybe is what this beer needs to give some sweetness back.
Hell yeah.
This is all like that oat quality, which oatmeal, sure, but what do you do when you make oatmeal and you put it in your bowl? You're putting this and that in it to really elevate and enhance it.
It's supposed to be creamy too.
I'm not sure how much of this and that went into this particular beer. Is what I'm getting.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be creamy too, Eric. You said oatmeal.
Oh, this ain't creamy at all.
You didn't say creamy. I said it should be creamy.
I would prefer it to be creamy. But you know what I'm going to do here now is get into round 4, baby.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
79, yeah. We're going to talk about YouTube and these YouTube channels. I heard a great YouTuber. I forget what his name was. I apologize, but I heard a great YouTuber describe what you can do with the subscribe button, the notification bell. The notification bell will notify you of all of our content. Alex Beermaster, Bumpyisms, East Coast Liquor Reviews, Beerman, and Thomas Mel 75. The bell will notify you of any new content posted onto our channels in any format, in any form. So anytime we do something new on the channel, you'll be notified with that bell, live or otherwise. So hit the thumbs up, subscribe button to all these guys. We all appreciate it. We're gonna let you all know what's coming up or what's going on these great channels from these channel posts. And hey, let us know, starting with Alex, what's going on and who should we be watching for on the YouTube platform.
Well, I'll be doing Come Out Beer with Alex around 8 o'clock Friday. Maybe do some Alex and Friends tomorrow night. If not, that's around 10 o'clock, 10:30, regardless. And then Monday, if I decide to do it, it'll be Alex and Friends around 8. And then obviously, do some beer reviews on Tuesday. And if I don't do it, I'll do it on a Sunday or something like that. If I'm in the if I'm like, wait a minute, I'm in the mood. I'll throw some couple beer reviews out, and I did that this past Sunday, and I enjoyed that. I haven't done a beer review in 3 months on my channel when it comes to solo.
That's crazy, man.
It is crazy, and I'm happy that that's buried, and now I just have to get some more.
Hands solo.
And I will say this: if again, it's not Devon. If I go to Massachusetts, I will get some more Treehouse beers because that was heaven. I'll probably get some stouts too.
Yeah, you should probably get some other beers other than Treehouse because Treehouse.
Oh, I'm gonna get a lot more beer. Trust me, it will be buried. But I don't want to get into a tantrum. Into a
tantrum.
Into a rant and raid, if you know what I mean.
Cheers, Nate. Send me some Treehouse beers. I'll review
into a tanner.
But no, don't worry about it. We'll see what happens. If I'm there, we'll do that, and I'll definitely get some. Spyglass and what's those other beers that you want me to get, Bumpy? Traffic now. The one you just had. Yes, exactly. Because you keep telling me I should have gotten New England IPAs. Well, I'm going to bury that for sure.
Yeah, we go to a place that makes like New England IPAs that are like Treehouse and like Trillium.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Like, in New Hampshire. And what does Alex buy? Well, I think I'm going to get some Berliner Weiss from them.
It was good, though. They were good. They were good. But this time around, I'll be getting the New England IPAs. But they are good. The Berliner Weiss are good beers. They're good. But this time around, it's New England. So I learned my lesson. But at least I got that. So if I ever want to get that again, I know it's good. So but yeah, that's what's going on. My channel. Just check out. Just Monday, possibly do Alex Friends around 8. Tuesday, do beer reviews. And then Thursday, do Alex Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30 if I decide to do that. But definitely Friday, we'll be doing Come Out Beer with Alex around 8. So check that out. So check out Rick Jopos. Check out all of our peeps have a YouTube channel. So and please enjoy. And possibly do some walk-in streams and do some food reviews eventually too. Because that's or whatever I feel like doing. It is still Alex Brewmaster. Cheers.
Whoa.
Cheers, Alex.
Cheers. Okay, Bumpy isms.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shit. I don't know who to shout out,
Shit's going on.
We all know a lot of different people.
Yeah.
I don't even know the name of this place. It's not church, it's chicken.
I don't even think I ever had that. I've heard of it, but never had it.
Yeah, it's a barbecue thing.
Ooh, barbecue's good stuff.
Let's see if that's the channel. I just typed it in. It should kind of. Yeah, the Meat Church Barbecue.
Oh,
that sounds interesting.
Check them out. We do have some of their seasonings right up here in New Hampshire. They're out of, I don't know if they're Texas. I think he's more Texas based. Might be Louisiana. I don't know, but Meat Church Barbecue, check them out. They got their own website and everything. Been around for a bit. They make some nice looking meats, good seasonings, good sharpware, all that stuff. Probably point you in the right direction for if you want to smoke or things like that. On my channel, I got the beer reviews. I'm putting those out continuously. Frozen pizza reviews. Got some life hacks coming up on that. I've had some in the past, but kind of redefined it for some things. I have found life hacks don't work for everything. So, but those pizza reviews, I keep them coming. The frozen ones. Maybe I'll cook some stuff up and record it. I cook often, not every single night. Sometimes wife's making dinner, but I'm not gonna record every single thing I cook. And it's anytime if you see a cooking video from me, it is not a this is how you make this meal type of a cook. So if you ever do see one of the Bumpy makes whatever, like don't follow the recipe. It's just basically me cooking something, and I'm not gonna tell you like all the ingredients and proportions.
Oh my god!
Of everything.
Cooking the Bumpy's way. Come on now.
But who knows? There's some things coming around. I might start doing like picking up some like regular pizzas and stuff.
Nice.
Maybe even subs. Maybe I'll start doing like different like just like restaurant style stuff because there's
baby.
Like trying to find like the best like cheesesteak sub in the area type thing. This will be more local, but we do have like a gas station that makes like excellent fried chicken and shit. And they also make like really good pizzas. It's a gas station. They got a deli attached to it, and that's where all the food's made in the deli. But damn, it's just like kind of off the cuff type stuff. So I might start picking up some like local, like not frozen pizzas and
stay tuned for Bumpy's review on that Big Mac pizza.
Maybe doing some like, hey, let's find like the best Italian sandwiches, the best Reubens around. I might start throwing that stuff in my channel. It's not going to be that often, it's not going to be like the beer reviews and frozen pizza review type thing. It'd be more of an every so often thing, but just to kind of expand on the isms, a little bit. So.
Well, the Bumpy isms. Don't forget about my favorite pizza, which is the Big Mac pizza, Mr. Bumpy.
Big Mac coming to you.
Big Mac pizza. Yeah, we got to do that.
Unless you want to wait until I'm around and we can review it together. But if I'm not around,
you gotta wait until you're around. I mean, that was one of those pizzas. Okay, so the Big Mac pizza,
they're good. I'm sorry.
Okay. So, Tanner doesn't want onions. He doesn't like onions.
He doesn't have to have the onions.
Turtle Man hates pickles. This pizza had both onions and pickles on it, and both of them said it was a good pizza.
Yeah, and I watched Mr. Tanner.
You know what I mean?
He did a Marco Polo, Mr. Tanner over there. Good stuff.
Yeah, so it's good. Yeah, so I might try to do some venturing out of that, type move. But enough of me. Let's move on. Cheers.
Yeah, Tanner, East Coast.
Cheers.
All right. Well, cheers. I did a little bourbon hunting today, Eric.
Fucking right on.
Did a nice, cool video. Look at the thumbnail I just made.
You probably did better than we did.
It looks pretty fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty good.
I would have supposed he did better there. Yeah.
No, it looks stupid as shit.
Happy as good.
I think it looks awesome, dude.
Did you eat corn? It looks nice.
I figured out how to do it, beer man. I figured it out.
All right. Good.
Yeah. So look out for the new Bourbon Hunter video, and also look out for the reviews on the stuff that I purchased during the Bourbon Hunted. I'm not going to say any names, of course. You got to watch the video. On that, next Monday, maybe we'll do a whiskey exam. We might just do like another beer review. We'll see what happens. We'll talk about it maybe off air. I know Clyde Mays is in the works of us trying to do that. I know Beerman's got it. I'm interested in trying it.
Ooh, all right.
So, yeah, that'll be cool. They are the regular Clyde Mays bourbon because they do have the Alabama style.
Yeah, regular.
Yeah, so look out for that. And excuse me.
Maple syrup, Big Mac.
Look out for more spirit reviews. I actually put something on my channel the other day. Wow, actually, I haven't even looked at it. It's got 12 votes.
Oh.
What type of spirit should I review next? So I did a bunch of I did rum, tequila, brandy, cognac, and gin. and it looks like rum's in the lead.
Hey,
So if you're
Rum is good, Mr. Tanner.
Yeah, so if you're interested,
stuff.
and you're interested, Bumpy, why are you laughing?
Because
She's laughing at you, Tanner.
things are funny.
So if you're interested in being in that poll, go over to my posts and let me know what you want me to review. So yeah, right now, rum's in the lead. So we'll let that go for a couple more days, and maybe I'll pick up a rum. So cheers, guys. Oh, shout outs for other people. Check out Capital Bourbon. Capital Bourbon, and who else?
And Bobby Road.
Check out Call Me Old Fashioned as well. He's pretty cool. I was on his live the other day. So that's another bourbon whiskey channel. So cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers from Maple Syrup.
Yeah, man.
It's Maple Syrup.
JV wanted to know if you were holding maple syrup.
No.
I said no, Burt Ralph.
I think I know what you meant by the maple syrup.
Now you got it right. Okay, very good.
Oh, my picture.
Now let's go to
My
David
thumbnail?
Letterman. Beer man.
Oh, God.
Still holding maple syrup my thumbnail.
Jesus.
Unreal.
Oh,
Get together, Bumpy.
cute.
Fuck. Have some respect.
So,
Yikes.
I remember saying this not too long ago on my other show, but Beer and Cheese Tuesday is open alcohol and cheese. So come on in next Tuesday. It's the second week of the month, 8 o'clock Eastern. All Spun Out is Wednesday, the next day over. And everyone got some adjectives. Anyone's invited, though. If you haven't had adjectives, you can get there. You can bring whatever you want. Be part of the game. Be part of it, because I do send prizes to you guys, and y'all know that. So, be part of this winning thing. It's fun.
Sometimes they're surprises.
Surprise.
Where the hell was my God, this thing is
Surprise.
This is
Surprise.
hot.
That's a cool ass.
Nice. Oh, I like those.
Yeah,
Little,
this is hot. I don't know where the hell this was. It's hot.
Hot? What the fuck? But no, other than that, two people I'll shout out is Finru Home Brewing. He put up a beer mail from New Zealand, from Dina's. Go check him out, Mr. Mark. And Northwest Small Batch Brewing out of Portland, Oregon, close to me, put out the Tamdu 12 single malt whiskey. Tamdu. And then he also had a beer. How many calories? So just how fat will you get on homebrew beer? He's kind of a funny. He's a funny guy. He's an interesting, funny guy, and I like him. So, but yeah, check him out. I do have this Westy's a little weird at the moment. I'm trying to figure it out if I should do another double dry hop or not, because it is kind of astringent at the moment. I think it's the hard water profile or something that I did that might have made it a little more harsh. But it's got a lot of good flavors, so I'm gonna have to let it condition a little bit before I carbonate before I can tell you exactly what it tastes like. But it actually does. It's not bad. That with the Meritzen will be sent out to you guys as well as a few locals. So I'll get those out before I go in September. And hopefully I can brew up my wife's oatmeal vanilla stout coming soon. So
hell yeah, hope to try that eventually, Mr. Beerman. You keep saying
so thank you, Eric. I appreciate it. Cheers, man.
No problemo. We just
I wanna say thank you to Eric too for contributing to the last beer. So that
yeah,
legendary Eric.
well.
Although I could do the same thing too now since we're friends on Venmo, Mr. Beerman. If I ever want to do
however
that.
you want to do it, I'm totally grateful. So
hell yeah. Because we are for me to try the beer, that's even it makes it more better.
Shout out to Alex, the beer master.
Yeah,
Totally Grateful Dead.
Grateful Dead.
More times than I care to admit, but it's helpful nonetheless. When I have Wednesdays that are causing a confliction, Alex comes in and doesn't have a confliction and helps out. So He does Alex Beermaster and the Thomas Metal 75 restreaming onto those pages through this platform called StreamYard. So thanks, sir.
Anytime, brother.
I'm a little backlogged on a couple of things I got to put on my channel, so I got to get to that at some point. This weekend's going to be sort of crappy weather, so I should be able to get to that in New England. I did a couple of reviews that I need to splice into one video at the Narragansett Brewery 2 weeks ago with my buddy Kyle. I got to put that up.
Nice.
What else? I do have some other stuff I got to look into putting up there. This channel is primarily the beer-centric related channel, although any agave spirits, mezcal, or mostly tequilas and whiskeys. I haven't reviewed that newest bottle Tanner and I reviewed my bottle of the Booker's Springfield batch that we bought during our joint whiskey hunt. I got to do a review of that at some point. That would be cool to do that. 124.5.
Yeah, you definitely.
Stay tuned to that. That'll be a Friday or Saturday kind of beer review or whiskey review. And yeah, if you've been here for this long, you know what channel you're on, Thomas Metal 75. Go hit the subscribe button to that. And channels to check out, I suppose, would be I'm looking through subscriptions. There's a lot of good channels to check out, but one of the ones that comes up is, how about No Hype Beer Reviews? Go check
Great
him out.
channel.
He's from
Great channel.
the state of New York, and he's a teacher. He knows a thing or two about beer. Pretentious. Yeah, that's it. He's not pretentious, so go check him out. You go see him in the background with all these cool different packagings of the different vintages of really cool barley wines and stouts. So go check him out. And we're going to conclude my show with a little clip from another individual that's just funny as fuck. His name is Elroy Redbeard. I believe he's from the state of Indiana. And his wife, or his name is really Jason, but his wife is on his case about everything, and it's funny how he responds to this wife in a nice tongue-in-cheek way. So we will finish out with a little video from Elroy. Before that, I say thank you, everybody, Alex, Bumpy, East Coast Liquor Reviews, and Beerman for joining up on the program this evening. Alex, I got to get this banner off your face, and we'll bring you up. Then we'll watch a little bit of Elroy. But Alex wants to do a little bit of yoga as he brings us out. You ready, Alex?
Okay. This is Alex, the Beer Master. And we will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This is Alex, Beer Master, signing out. Cheers, everybody.
And here is a little send-off from YouTuber.
You son of a bitch,
Elroy
Alex. You didn't stay
Redbeard.
after one more step.
Jason, what are you doing? You need to stop.
What?
Can you cook dinner?
Babe, it's Italian night. I'm just trying to get ready to do chicken parmesan.
Yeah, I know, but if you keep doing that, all we're gonna have is raw chicken, and we're gonna be ordering pizza.
No, it's fine. I got enough to make another drink.
That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the raw chicken and ordering pizza.
I mean, what kind of pizza would we get?
What?